Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And where we are is we're in my hometown here where I live, of DROMORE, County Down. And what you're looking at there in front of us is the Lagan. And you can see the way it sneaks through the countryside. But where we are actually is we're on top here of the mound. We're on the moat here. And it wasn't too bad coming up here. I've got my straps on, but it goes round in a circle, so you're not straight up, if you understand what I mean. So it was a lot easier on my knees, but you definitely get a good view here. And you can see the Bailey there. Of course, the Baileys aren't as high as the moats themselves, but you definitely get a good all-round view here. There's no doubt about it. And in the background there, you can see the yellow fields. I think that's some sort of oil or something, flower that grows. I'm sure somebody will know the name of it watching. So pretty amazing here. Definitely is. And if you can see that white building there in the distance, just beyond the white building, there's like a cherry blossom tree, and that's actually the graveyard. And of course, that's where my parents are buried. But you can see all over DROMORE here. Fantastic. So this is DROMORE, the big smoke. Of course, this moat and Bailey was built in the 13th century by John de Courcy, who was an Anglo-Norman. John de Courcy was a knight, and he invaded Ulster, and he won the Battle of Downpatrick. And of course, he would go on to consolidate his power by building Carrickfergus Castle. And I've done a few videos on Carrickfergus Castle. And if you've ever seen Carrickfergus Castle when you're driving from Larne to Belfast, or Belfast to Larne, it certainly is impressive. You can't miss it because it's right on the shoreline. It certainly is a fantastic castle. So there you are. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you down. It will be slow because of my knees, but hopefully you will enjoy the scenery on the way down. As I say, it snakes round, so it's fantastic. Just a few steps, which I have to be careful with. And so we're going to go down and have a wee look at the Bailey then, and hopefully cross that wee bridge there as well. That's the plan anyway. Now you can see another part of the Lagan, just down there. I don't know what they are. They're like, I was going to say they're reeds or something, but I'm not sure what they are, to be honest. And you can see the ditch there. That ditch would have been full of water, which would have been a defensive mechanism for the moat here. And you can see, I think they're buttercups. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think they're buttercups. Now, if you remember yesterday, we were at the Nate moat in Bailey, and it was bluebells. Well, it's not bluebells today. I think they're buttercups. And there's a few of them here on the moat, as you can see. That's one thing about this channel here, you get everything. Not only do you get church history, but you get a gardening lesson as well. Fantastic. And earlier I actually filmed an old truck. Don't normally film vehicles, but I took the advantage of this one because it was at the garage. It was actually broke down, and so I got interviewing them on, so check out that one as well. So there's a lot of these I think they're buttercups. I'm sure if I'm wrong, someone will correct me. But that's what I'm going for. Buttercups. So there you go. So I think what we'll try and do now is maybe I don't know where we'll be able to walk on this or not, or where it'll be too mushy, but we'll have it. You can see it's not too bad. It's a wee bit soft. I'll stick to the edge.